Well, Piedmont's going to have to wait until Monday to see if it can get its first ever state title in softball, as today's state title game was suspended due to weather. And Ben, maybe that's not such a bad thing, as Piedmont trailed 3-0 going into the bottom of the 4th inning when the game was suspended. And we just didn't see the high offensive power out of the Wildcats so far today that we saw in the first 2 games of the tournament.
Yeah, they got off to a good start. They're the visiting team, like they have the first 2 teams. I saw Coach Scott make a little joke about how he lost the toss again because they do a coin flip to see who's going to be the home and the visiting team. But Emma Nelson started off the game for Piedmont with a single to left field, and you're thinking, okay, picking up right where they left off on Friday, and then they had a couple of strikeouts in the first inning, and like you said, the bats just weren't there in the innings that were played today. They had 6 strikeouts in the first 3 innings.
This was the
4 innings,
and this was the first game that Piedmont failed to score a run in the first inning. Oologah, though, responded in the bottom of the first inning with 3 runs. Cassidy Scott started the game in the pitcher's circle. She leaves the game with the bases loaded, and then Jamie Lowry comes up and gives up a bases clearing double that gives Oologah 3 runs.
Yeah, she came in a tough spot, obviously a state final championship game, no outs, bases loaded in the first inning. But she pitched well today. I mean, outside of that, she hasn't given up any more runs. I think she's given up 2 hits. So, I mean, in a pressure-packed situation, obviously, she came into, she's responded well.
Yeah. Is this more of a challenge for Oologah or Piedmont, having to wait 2 more days to finish a game?
I think it's tough for both teams. I don't think we can say it's. I mean, obviously it'll be tough for Piedmont because they're going to come back on Monday when the game resumes. I think they said 2 p.m. They're going to come back down 3 runs, obviously.
Yeah.
But you can also look at it as it's a new day, it's a fresh start, and who knows what happens. Players wake up Monday morning, somebody's not feeling. I mean, anything can happen. So.
Yeah. Now, in the game yesterday, Courtney Anderson came into pitched, and she lasted the whole game. Yeah. Gave up just a 1-hitter. In fact, that 1 hit came in the last inning of Piedmont's win. Now, it wasn't surprising to me to not see Courtney Anderson pitching because you go through a complete game like she did the day before. You want to give her some rest. Cassidy Scott, who has pretty much led this team pitching-wise through districts, has struggled a little bit here in the state tournament. You probably would have maybe liked to see Courtney pitch, given what she did, but given the fact that she went the complete game the day before, that probably wasn't likely. But now maybe Courtney gets a chance to come in and pitch on Monday.
Yeah. You said Cassidy she struggled in the state tournament pitching-wise. Didn't do very hot in the quarterfinals, and then today she lasted 3 batters. Gave up a couple of walks, if I remember correctly. Walked the second and the third batter she faced after giving up that leadoff triple to Oologah in the bottom of the first inning. So like I said, Lowry pitched very well the 3 innings that she threw today. I thought. I mean, like I said, the situation she came into. She basically, halt Oologah's attack. I mean, she gives up the double, but after that, she pitched really well. You mentioned Courtney. Obviously they've got a couple other pitchers. You don't know who will pitch on Monday, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, well, they'll come in fresher, but so will Oologah. But we'll have to wait until Monday. The game will resume at 2 p.m. If you were attending the game on Saturday, they made an announcement to keep your wristbands to be able to get free admittance back into the game. But that'll be 2 p.m. on Monday. We'll be back out here on Monday covering the game live on PiedmontDaily.com. For Ben Schuff, I'm Ben Felder, and we'll see you Monday.